Let me ask you. Is it a mistake it's not anybody come and make an inquiry and then they say headquarters?
Yeah.
Then why can't you allow us to get to pay off?
Yeah.
If it is not a mistake, because I'm sure you don't listen to the other two like this.
Oh, sorry.
You never listen.
Come to my office and I'm an elected member. Would I listen to you after the case?
I will not tell you at the gate that you do not require bursary, you do not need what.
But I wanted to know what is the issue.
From the office.
So if you're interrogating us outside the office, you are interrogating us.
Because there are many, there is abduction, there are people who are missing, there are people who are injured, there are people who are attacked by people. I mean, you can't listen to all that here. How do you know the issues? And you have to check notes. But at the gate, you have to check notes.
Go in, I come out.
But what I'm asking, everybody who visits the
Mr. Abdallah, you
listen to them at the gate so that you know whether you can help them. Just no factual.
Bwana Abdallah anataka asikize issue.
Don't give me a
There's no sense.
No, you're not creating a
what are the issues?
1 minute.
Brief.
What I told you. Once when we came here, we cannot discuss this. No. We are not talking about anything. We introduced ourselves as members of parliament. And even if you are not members of parliament, even if you do the general public, you just allow them in. Then if the issues cannot be sorted, whatever issue the person will not have issues we are raising. You then you can be able to advise them. But you can't so far the gate. Or maybe we can summarize. Maybe we can.
Why do we have this office?
Or maybe if you want to invest in
all these painting. Yes.
Or maybe we can ask, do you have somebody who wants to do? He was abducted in Limuru.
We have not abducted any person. We don't have
Mwade. But
Senator Karungo, why would you want to start?
Why are you starting a discussion?
Yeah, the gate. I mean, yes, at the gate.
We are making an inquiry to the right person. We are not even introduced to
this
us.
office operates 24 hours. If the director is not there,
no, the territory
the person is in charge. Can't give us a chance to listen to us.
Mr. Abdallah, so that you can get to understand what
I wanted to know what are the issues.
These are public offices.
What are you saying? This is not an office.
Yes.
That's why we want to have our discussion.
But even naturally, you have told us you are the person that is in charge.
So you have asked.
No.
We have them here.
Are you afraid of us? Why then are you afraid of taking us?
But now, the question I've asked you and not been able to answer me. Everybody who seeks services from the DCI, do you listen to them at the gate? It depends on what.
And like circumstances like now.
What are the circumstances?
Listen to you and answer.
At the gate.
By the highway.
problem.
The matatus are hosting here.
So why do we have this gate?
Just tell me what do you want.
But we have told you we want audience with you in the office if you are the one in charge.
So
You're walking away from us, Mr. Abdallah.
walking away from us.
Why would you walk away from us, Mr. Abdallah? We cannot have an audience
No,
outside the
watu
gate.
wametolewa kwa ile gate nyingine wamepotea. Hakuko wote wametokea kwa ile gate nyingine. Huyu alikuwa
We want
anaangalia hapa,
Mwangi.
ndio hao wengine watoto.
So hata yeye ameenda. He has left.
Guys, let us do a presser here.
He has left.
Yes, he has left.
Yes.
No, we can do a presser here.
Guys, let's do a presser here.
Can he? But let's get off the road.
Lete bande ile.
Kuna mekasi basi.
Hapa. Where sir? No, what is wrong? What is wrong? Hey, don't stop us. Wapi hapo? Usimame tu hapa. They will see the background. Mheshimiwa. Mheshimiwa. Siku moja utakuwa na shida, utatutafuta. You're not in Somalia.
They're not in Somalia.
Let's go.
Why were they even taking money?
Even this guy, one day, one time, you will remember us. You will one day look for us. You are in an office today enjoying what you are enjoying. When others are suffering, one day there is a God in heaven. You will look for us. Usifikirie kuvalia uniform na kubeba guns is a priority. Mungu ako mbinguni anawaona. Huyo mumeshika na mumeweka huko ndani ama mmefika ni pipi na ni bwana na ni mtu wa watu. Pipi yake kwa hapa kitu na ikiwa alapanda kwa. One day one time you will pay. Mnatufukuza huko kama sisi we are not taxpayer.
Okay, are you ready? And MPs were in attendance. An abduction of Honorable Peter Mwadi and the area NCA Honorable Cook. Hired and well-coordinated groups violently disrupted an otherwise peaceful burial of a 23-year-old young man in Limuru, Bibilioni area. The second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Brigadier Gachagua, whose security was totally withdrawn 2 days ago, was present. Together with him was myself, the Senator of the Great County of Kiambu, Senator Seki, the Senator of Kajiado, Honorable Member MP for Kajiado North, Onesmus Gogoyo is here, John Kagusha, the Honorable Member of Parliament for Mukurweini, the local MCA, Jabezi Mkuu, and a host of other leaders, former MP of Limuru, Honorable Mwadi, and the current MP for Limuru, Honorable Kiragu, who deserted the VIP tent before the attack. The over 300 goons who started arriving in the barrio, mid with the program, attacked the VIP tent. HE regarding Gachagua was seated where the Deputy President was seated. They demolished the tent and threw seats at regarding Gachagua, the Deputy President, and his entourage. On exit, more goons attacked Gachagua's convoy seriously, damaging his cars and injuring a number of people. The goons were armed with stones, pangas, and axes. Apparently, the goons were transported to the venue with clear instructions to harm and possibly assassinate His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. There is a clear scheme to further intimidate and harm Rigathi Gachagua, his aides and MPs who accompany him for public events who are his allies. Further to that, we are quick to note that even our own security is not guaranteed, because every MP who was there, every senator who was there, their cars were attacked. These events point to a more coordinated scheme to precipitate bloodshed and anarchy targeted to Mount Kenya region and across the country. The drill is to ensure that Mount Kenya leaders are facilitated to precipitate a conflict amongst themselves, fight against themselves, harm each other, and violently silence themselves. Honorable Gabushia and continue from there.
Further to these events, we are worried about the whereabouts of former MP for Limuru, Honorable Peter Mwadhi, who has been abducted by the infamous Subaru cars as he fled from the same funeral. And it's good to note that even the MCA is also suspected to have been abducted as well. And now we are begging the following questions. Why was there no presence of police officers in the event where His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua was attending, and yet he is a VIP in this country who should be protected? Why was HE Rigathi Gachagua security withdrawn 2 days ago? Why did our colleague, the MP for Limuru, on Kirago, sit away from the VIP tent, which would later be attacked? Why has Hon Peter Mwadhi been abducted at this particular time? And now here we are, of course, demanding for his release. I want to have my brother here, Honorable Onesmus Gogoyo, read the last part.
Now, we demand the following. Honorable Mwadhi, the former MP for Limuru, be released with immediate effect. His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, the second Deputy President, and family be given full security round the clock, and his security be guaranteed as it is in the Constitution and by the state. And this is not a favor, but a constitutional guarantee, and the state is obligated to do so. 3, a full investigation be conducted by the state over the security apparatus and sponsors of the chaos and the mayhem. And we have reported the same matter to the Limuru police.
and they have obviously denied us entry. Something that is very, very shocking, that elected members of parliament and senators who have the mandate of the people of Kenya with the power of the vote can be denied to access DCI headquarters at this time to follow up on matters that pertain to people's lives. A missing member of parliament, former member of parliament, a father and a husband and a father of children, it's something that is worrying at this hour. We would want to understand what is going on. Abductions are really back in this country, where people cannot go freely to a funeral and go back home. And this is something we wanted to have a conversation with the in charge security officers at the DCI. They have started telling us to go to Nyeri, which is our regional headquarters, and I don't think that is procedural for any member of parliament to be denied to access services at any part. Even if I'm elected in Githunguri, my Githunguri people are also people who live in Nairobi. So I have a reason to come here to the DCI headquarters to represent people from Githunguri who work in Nairobi. So this is absurd, and we can already see what is happening. Abductions are creeping back daily. Our children are being abducted daily. Our leaders now are being abducted, and this is something that we need to flag as Kenyans because it is very, very worrying. The wife to the honorable former member for Limuru is with us here. She's really traumatized. Even, please come here, Mama. Just come around here. Even the children and the grandchildren are here, and family. Please come. Family Mwadhi and the lawyer to Mheshimiwa Mwadhi. They are here, and they are here to ask the government some questions. What wrong did Honorable Mwadhi do to qualify that kind of mistreatment and indignified manner of arrest? We are told that Honorable Mwadhi's car was badly damaged, and therefore he moved out of his car because it was very windy to a small car, which after 200 meters from where he alighted from his car that was damaged to a small car, Subaru's blocked his car and he was abducted. And right now, the wife is here. She doesn't know where her husband is. The lawyer is here. The children are here. And that is why we came in solidarity to speak on behalf of Honorable Mwadhi. And even that MCA, unajua pahali yuko, ajulikana pahali yuko mkuu. Nasikia simu yake haipatikani, hata yeye familia haijui ako wapi. Kwa hivyo tuko hapa kuuliza haki on behalf of that father, that husband and that leader who is missing currently. Asanteni sana. Maybe Mrs. Mwadhi can say something.
Thank you. But personally, mine is the disturbance because when he left the house, he was going for a funeral. And as a leader in Limuru that he has been, he has the right to speak, and he has always been given a chance to speak like other leaders. Why abducting? What wrong did he commit? And he was not the only one. He was with so many other leaders. So why inflict on him? Why abduct him? Where is he? How safe is he? Who can answer all these questions? This is definitely wrong and sad, because if this is what they can do to the leaders, to silence them, to intimidate them, then where are we as common people? Where are we in this country? Mine is a prayer. Release my husband, release the father of my children. They are here, and they have struggled even to come here because it was a shock even when they got the news. Because all this time he has been in parliament twice. Even when he has not been in parliament, he is very active in the new, and I do believe he will continue serving the people of the new in many different ways. He will still attend funerals, but we cannot make it so impossible to do public functions. It is not right. So personally, I am not.
Just before the lawyer speaks, we are live to the information that is coming to us that the young men who are used to cause mayhem in Limuru, who came in masks, carrying pockets of stones and many other crude weapons that they carried, we are getting information, reliable information, that those boys are now headed to Embu. And because Embu, there is a function that is planned there tomorrow, and there is one of our colleagues who is coordinating that event, the Honorable Mukonji. We are reliably being informed that the guns are being transported in buses tonight to go and cause mayhem in Embu. We want to announce without fear of contradiction, this is our country, and we are not going to allow Kenyans to be sleeping in pain and agony. We are not going to allow that we cannot have any farmers meeting anymore because goods are going to be sent by people who feel that they have only one tool left, and that is violence. So whatever is being planned in Embu, we are well aware, and we are calling upon the security apparatus to make sure the meeting that is supposed to be happening tomorrow for tea farmers in Embu happen under security, and the farmers must be protected to air their views and concerns and give their concerns on the bill that is coming, the tea bill that is coming. There are people who are planning mayhem so that they can pass bills against the people's wish.
But maybe before he comes, if I were to say just one thing before he comes, whoever imagines that by instilling fear or by bringing guns and attacking our vehicles, you can see the kind of harm that has been done on the members of parliament who are accompanying the deputy president, Gachagua. They imagine that they will feel our resolve. We shall still continue speaking for our people. We shall be there. We shall not keep quiet. Not even abductions, not even attacks on our own selves or even our own families, or the threats that have been done to us as leaders, or the threats that have been done on the person of the Excellency Gachagua. We will stop us because our resolve is very deep-rooted. The only thing, if the government of the day feels that they really want to stop us, the only tool that is available for them to stop us is a bullet.
Let me say something short, that we are very shocked that this is happening to our country. The deputy president, who seems to be their major target, was impeached hardly a month ago, and he's already down. I don't know why they feel so scared by him, but of course we know that their scheme did not work. They thought that once he was down with the impeachment that he was not going to have any influence, and we know that they are scared, they are shivering that the deputy president, second deputy president, continues enjoying massive support with the people of Mount Kenya. We want to tell them that we will not be cowed, we will not be intimidated, and we are ready, and we know that our people in Mount Kenya are being targeted, and that we know for sure. But we will not be shaken. We will continue with our research. But we want to also talk to our people that when there is an event, let the locals see who is there, and when they see somebody that they suspect, let them put them to account. Let them tell the people there whom they are, what they have come to do, because the people, the goods that were in Limuru are not locals. These were imported, and we are telling our people to also be very vigilant. Very vigilant. Anybody they do not know should actually not be allowed there. And if they want to call that incitement, so be it. But we will not fear, and it is our right. The powers that this government is using to intimidate our people, we are the same people that they give this government the power through our vote. Thank you very much.
Jambo la kwanza, Ruto ajue ya kwamba hakuna benefit zote zile ataleta kwetu kuwaonyesha baadhi wafanya. There is no way he is going to divide the power. We have a resolve that Ruto must go. If he is now coming to values, it is an aspect of desperation. La pili, haya mambo tuliyaona 2007. It started exactly this way, and eventually we ended up with a country that was in chaos. Sisi watu wa mlima tutakaa pamoja, and we will not allow that to happen, not from our leader. Na la mwisho ni kwamba we have a resolve that it does not matter what kind of intimidation that he brings upon us. It will not stop us from achieving that which we want. Having Mrs. Mwadhi here in the night because his husband has been abducted, na serikali is an embarrassment. It's a thing that we never thought we'd ever see again, not under the new constitution. And the worst of it all ni kwamba walimchukua kwa mazishi na walifika mwenye tulikuwa tumeenda kuzika hapo walifanya walibeba. It's a very I want to join my colleagues and the leaders who are here, members of parliament, members of Senate, in calling for the release of Mwadhi. We will be in court with the lawyers, join them to ensure that it's released. And also talk to people across the country and especially from the mountain. This is part of the scheme, and it is upon us leaders to ensure that the Ruto does not succeed. We should have only one result. Ruto in the
I'd like to say that, as you can see, all Waheshimiwa are here, irregardless of whichever party. The more you continue to poke our eyes, the more we unite. Abducting a former member of parliament, organizing for goons is cowardice. Na sasa watu ya Mount Kenya muangalie, kama mtu si wa area yenu anakuja matanga, nyinyi ndio askari. Msiekwe uoga na msikubali kununua uoga. Huyu jamaa lazima aende nyumbani na hata tuuzia uoga. We want Mwadhi. His wife and his children, they want their father and she wants her husband. That is it. And hatutauziwa uoga. Simple.
I want to say this, that Kenya is a constitutional democracy. The right to assemble is a constitutional right. The constitution was not given to us by President Ruto. The constitution was given us by God as individuals. This was not even a political rally, it was a funeral. I want to tell you Kenyans that if they can dare arrest an honorable member of parliament, a former honorable member of parliament, are you surprised today that we have so many sons of our motherlands that have disappeared without trace? We have had people saying that they don't have any records of anyone that has been abducted, while we know it very clearly that during the Gen Z demonstrations, so many people disappeared and so many have not been seen. We are going to fight this in the courts. We know the judiciary is going to is actually going to rule according to the law. We have a right of habeas corpus to demand, and even from this office, and not even DCI can stop us from demanding that Honorable Mwadhi be released and appealed to his family. And so I want to tell all the Kenyans that this is not just a cause for Honorable Mwadhi. This is not even just a cause for Mount Kenya, but this is a cause for the dignity of humanity, so that no one will come and arbitrarily take away your rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution. And so we want to tell everyone that matters, from the highest office in the land to the lowest office in the land, that this Constitution, we fought for it for very many years. And so we are going to be fighting, we are going to be heading to court, and we are going to make sure that the rights of the Honorable Mwadhi are respected, not just respected, but those who are enjoined to ensure that those rights are observed. They do their job and they must do it, otherwise they leave and we get the right people in these offices.
I think I want to remind our president, Mr. Ruto. We remember very well how we campaigned for you, how we stood with you when you were being replaced by the former regime. And all we knew by then is that you are going to be the best president. With no abductions, there will be no extrajudicial killings. And so far you can see all what you said were lies. The treatment you have given to Mr. Gachagua, who campaigned for you day in, day out, I remember very well, he contributed a lot of his money to your campaign. And if you can go to the extent know that Gachagua can be embarrassed. Honestly speaking. Kwani Mungu hayuko? Wewe ujue Mungu wako, lazima ujue Mungu wako, na hii yote maneno unafanya utalipa, na hapa duniani inalipiwa hapa duniani. Na tena nikuambie, watu wa Mount Kenya na watu ya Gema in general, ukiwatesa ndio wanakuja wote pamoja, na hii ni sababu unaona saa hii sasa wewe ndio umeshikanisha mlima. Wacha vile mlikuwa nasema Gachagua anashikanisha mlima, wewe Ruto ndio umeshikanisha mlima. Vile tumeshikana hatutawachana na tutakutoa asubuhi. Vile tulikuwa tunasema tukaumira tene, saa hii tutatoka mapema ndio wewe uende nyumbani. Sisi tunakuuliza Mwadhi atoke familia, aende kwa familia yake. MCA wangu huko Limuru pia bwana mkuu aende nyumbani, na tafadhali wala wanakuwa device au wanakaa karibu na wewe, ujue hao ndio wamekupoteza. Sisi na akina Gachagua ndio tulikuwa marafiki zako za ukweli. Sisi ndio tulikuguide mpaka wewe ukachaguliwa. Sasa wale ambao walikuguide uliwawacha, saa hii wewe umepotea. Ona vile umepotea. Na watu hawatakusamehe.
Just for the benefit of the media that has just joined us, because we had done a statement. We came here to the DCI as members of parliament, senators, most of them who had accompanied the second deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, to your funeral service in Bibirioni, Limuru constituency. We came here for two things. One, we are asking the whereabouts of one former MP of Limuru, Honorable Peter Mwadhi, who was abducted today when the burial was still going on. Today, we witnessed something that nobody has ever imagined. That the second deputy president, where he was seated at the VIP tent, about 200 to 300 goons who never came from Limuru. They were ferried. They came by buses, and we even have videos of them getting money from some those who are organizing it. And that's why we had come here, because we have to look for justice for one, Rigathi Gachagua, our second deputy president; two, the former MP Peter Mwadhi of Limuru, and the MCA for Bibirioni, Honorable Mkuu. But when we got here for the first time, the DCI director wants to interview us at the gate. He's asking, what do you want? But we wanted to access the office so that we can give our information, our statement, and he takes notes. When we insisted on getting into his office, he walked away. This is a country that we are living in. That he walked away when the honorable members are here, the people from Kiambu and from all over. Because we are here, leaders of today, leaders of yesterday, and also leaders of tomorrow. We were here. So my point is, we want to ask the DCI, please, you know you are the Subaru men. Mr. Mwadhi was taken by a Subaru. Please return Peter Mwadhi to his house. The wife is here, the children are here, and of course, they want their father and their husband back. Lastly, we want to insist, as the Senator of Kiambu and the MPs who are here and the senators who are here, we will not be cowed. We will not stop. We will go. But I ask the people of Mount Kenya and the people across the country, refuse to be misused to harm a brother. Because today, I saw it with my own eyes. They were trying to assassinate one Rigathi Gachagua. They took the metal bus from the tents. They hit his car several times, and they were aiming at the left side of the vehicle, the back left, the seat. But thankfully, he was seated on the right. So today, what we are speaking today, we could be speaking about something different. Today was an assassination attempt for Rigathi Gachagua. And where's the president? And the security, please, it's not a prayer, it's not a request, it's not a privilege. We want you to give back the security to Rigathi Gachagua that you took 2 days and then you organized goons to attack him today and you tried to kill him today. What a coincidence.
that you remove the security, then you send goons with metal bars and axes. Of the magnitude of our children that have 6-7 members of parliament, the Deputy President Gachagua, not even one single policeman was there to offer security, and the security team was aware that the Deputy President is attending. Finally, Honorable Muadhi has served the Limuru constituency. It is not the first time that he is attending funerals in Limuru. How would the state feel that his wife, 9 in the night, is here looking for him? We do not even know where he is. We are here to ask, because it is government big. Where is he? Is he safe? What is his state? Where is he? Where is he being produced in food, so that we can even understand where we go and look for him? These are not and they will not cover anything. They will not cover the members of parliament here. The resolve of His Excellency the Deputy President Gachagua to speak for the people of Kenya is even becoming stronger. The more you intimidate him, the more the resolve becomes strong. Maybe if you have a question, just answer one or two questions, then we call it a night.
It's becoming, Mheshimiwa, it's becoming highly dangerous to attend events in Mount Kenya. Where are we headed?
Sorry?
It is becoming dangerous from the look of things to attend events in Mount Kenya.
I will not say that it has become dangerous to attend events in Mount Kenya. Had the goons not interfered with that ceremony, the ceremony was going on very well. The ceremony was actually very peaceful. The people who disrupted are the state-sponsored goons. It was not that there was anybody who was fighting in the ceremony. There was anybody who was fighting in the funeral. It is the state-sponsored goons that made it dangerous to be in such a setting.
And maybe to add on what Mheshimiwa has said, it has been said that eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. This is a call to the citizenry of this country. Today it is Mheshimiwa Muadhi. Tomorrow they will come for you in your bedroom. Hear me, citizens. None of us is safe if any one of us is unsafe. And therefore, this is a call. You can call it incitement or whatever it is. This is a call for all of us to rise and defend our constitution. Not for the sake of Honorable Muadhi, but for the sake of your own very self. You woke up, you voted for it, please fight for it. I'm saying this as a lawyer. We lead from the front, but we want the goodwill of each and every citizen of this country. We are especially grateful for our honorable members, because these are the ones that make our laws. But they make our laws, but the only people that can make these laws realize its effect, it is we, the citizen, because the constitution begins with the preamble, we the people of Kenya. So we the people of Kenya must arise, we must defend our constitution, we must fight for it, because the power of the gun cannot be greater than the power of the people. Thank you very much. Enjoy your
It's very unfortunate that we wanted to have a dialogue with the church security here at the DCI. Wametukataza kuingia, tumefanyia brasa yetu hapa nje. It is very unfortunate.
And all of them have run away.
Yeah, they have run away. Walikuwa wanapitia gate 2 ile. And it is very unfortunate if leaders like ourselves fighting for the right of other leaders, we can be denied access to the DCI. What about wananchi wa kawaida?
Mheshimiwa, briefly for Inoro TV kindly.
For Inoro TV.
Kikuyu, yeah.
Okay.
You do one bit and I do one bit.
Muthenya wa umuthi twi haha hwaini iriu ni thaa ithatu na irorete tukite ni undu wa gucaria kihoto kia Mheshimiwa Peter Muadhi uria wathuritwo maita meri kuria Limuru, uria uratuika nianyitirwo mateka akiuma mathiko kuria Limuru, mathiko maria macokire gutuika ni kwagia haro. Ngari cia Rigathi wa Gachagua na bodyguard cia Rigathi wa Gachagua ni matihangirio. Ngari ya Karungo wa Thang'wa ne haha, ngari ya Kagucia MP wa Mukurwa-ini ni abakumagara ima haha, ngari ya Mheshimiwa wa Kogoya wa kuria Kajiado South aima haha, ngari yake ni huragirwo na Mheshimiwa nake ndereba wake ni arikirwo uru, na ni kumana njukanirira nene yuma kuria Limuru. Na riu tukite guku ni tondu ni tukwendaga kumenya kana uguo niguo gatiba ga Kenya koigite na kana uguo niguo bururi uyu tukutwarithia na mbere. Riu twakinyitana ithua ta ateti aria manyitagirira mwena ucio wa deputy president witu Rigathi wa Gachagua, tondu tutingienda kuigua kundu arahurwo, na tondu thiko igiri ihitukite ni aratunyitwo borithi ciake ciothe umuthi riu ni twamenya niki kiratumaga tunywo borithi aratunyagwo borithi nigetha atharikirwo itharika ria mbere riuma kuria Limuru na hemeria guikarite niyo yambire gutharikirwo cuma ciarutwo andu manjia kuhurwo na cuma icio na bodyguard igiri cia Rigathi wa Gachagua ni mahuragirwo moko muno ona mwe me thibitari niguo ndirerwo ndagika ino uguo tukukite guku twita ateti tondu tutingikoma aria angi makihurwo angi makinyitwo kia hinya magatwarwo kuria tutoi riu mwashimiwa Mwathi tutiramenya kuria ari mutumia wake haha niwe wi haha na ciana ciake ci haha tukite kuria thirikari erekererie Peter Mwathi ereke Peter Mwathi na MC uria onyitirwo wa bibilioni marekererio na mahuthirirwo gatiba ga Kenya okorwo he mahitia mekite matoro igoti-ini na macirithio otoria gatiba koigite no horo wa kunyitagwo megwatete mukora na nä twaigua thoni må ndå å ngä korwo nginya må nene wa DCI haha okire gå tå rogamia haha bara tå ragie ciåria ta ciana atä inyuä nä inyuä ana mwathiä kå atarå njä re rä twa rä aku na kä bandä gä aku nä kä rä kå nä getha nyambe gå thikä haha tå kä iguaga ona tå rä atongoria angä korwo nama nä tå gwä gå tå rä atongoria rä ä wanjikå å rä a å tarä må gambo ä wanjikå å rä a å tawä kwä yarä rä nä kä ha må no angä korwo thirikari na ya Kenya Kwanza rä u ä ratå cokia kå rä a twoimire mä aka ä yo hä ndä ä rä a twarwagä ra haki citå cia gatura gaka mwega asanteni sana
kimwe gĩa nĩ ũndũ wa ũhoro ũrĩa tũrehete tũgũkĩte haha na tũrarĩria nja wa obici ya DCI na tũtikwendete gũkabũrĩria nja wa obici ya DCI haha hena mũtumia na nĩ mũtumia wa mheshimiwa Peter Mwathi na ena ciana ciake na ciĩ haha maroria baba witũ arĩkũ maroria mũthuri wakwa arĩkũ na handũ ha twĩtĩkĩrio thĩinĩ tũingĩre nĩgetha twarie na arĩa makĩrĩ haha tondũ akĩoirwo nĩ andũ arĩa makĩrũgamagĩrĩra honge cia ũgitĩri magĩtwĩre mheshimiwa ũcio rĩ nĩ mahĩtia gĩkire nĩ gũthiĩ mathiko-ĩ magĩtwĩre mheshimiwa ũcio rĩ nĩ mahĩtia gĩkire nĩ ũndũ wa kũnyitana mwena ũrĩa ũkĩrĩ wa Rigathi wa Gachagua na ithuothe mheshimiwa acio aigua marĩ haha arĩa mauma mathiko ngari ciao nao enyewe nĩo mauma very targeted ũngĩrora mũhũrĩre ũrĩa ngari cia deputy president Rigathi wa Gachagua ihũrĩtwo ona ũrĩ mwena ũrĩa ihũrĩtwo mũno makĩria nĩ mwena ũrĩa we aikaraga ũguo hena gĩtũmi gĩa gwĩtĩkia atĩ rima igeria inene mũno rĩa kũraga mheshimiwa Rigathi wa Gachagua igeria rĩrĩa rimaho rĩtiuma rĩa kũmũmakia rĩtiuma rĩa kũmũguoyohia tokorwo nĩ kũmũguoyohia rĩrĩa ũrire kuma hema-inĩ aingĩra ngari nĩ mangĩmũrekereirie athiĩ no igeria rĩrĩa rimaho rima rĩa kũmũraga cuma iria ihũrĩte ngari ciake tondũ ona nĩ mũgũkĩona na mbeca iria ciĩkĩrĩte ũngĩrora mwena ũrĩa ihũrĩte harĩa andũ acio megwĩciragia angĩkorwo aikarĩte kĩrĩa ingĩenda kuga nĩ gĩkĩ agĩkorwo arĩa mareka ũguo magĩciria atĩ andũ arĩa maumĩte region ĩno itũ ya Mount Kenya atĩ nĩ mekũmenana kana kĩrĩma gĩkĩ andũ nĩ megũtigana tũtigũtigana na tũgũikara twĩ hamwe mũno makĩria wa kerĩ agĩkorwo ithuĩ atongoria arĩa tũkoragwo tũrĩa mwaho wa mheshimiwa Rigathi wa Gachagua nĩ ithuĩ marageria kũguoyohia atĩ nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre gũthiaga nake kana nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre kũmũgwetaga kana nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre kũgwetaga ũhoro wĩgiĩ rũrĩrĩ rwitũ tũkwaria mũno makĩria tondũ gũtirĩ ũndũ ũngĩtũma ithuĩ twage kwarĩrĩria andũ aitũ twage kũrũrĩrĩria mũtongoria witũ na twage kwarĩrĩria maũndũ marĩa matwĩgiĩ wa mũico nĩ atĩ andũ othe a Limuru ona arĩa maranjĩndorera ũngĩmoria no makwĩre atĩ andũ acio mekũhũranaga marehire mbara ti andũ a Limuru ona ti andũ a Kiambu nĩ andũ mekũrehetwo na marehirwo ihinda inini mũno o mathiko magĩthiaga na mbere andũ macukithio mbathi mathiĩ mahũrana thutha wa ndagĩka 30 makwa marĩkĩtie na macoka mbathi-inĩ na mora na ũrĩa information ĩrĩa ithuĩ twĩ nayo ta atongoria nĩ atĩ andũ acio nĩo megũkorwo makĩhũthĩrwo gĩtaro-inĩ gĩkĩ gitũ kĩa Mount Kenya ũguo tũngĩenda kũria andũ aitũ muona andũ mũtaramenya mokĩte mathiko kwanyu mũkamũria inyuĩ mũkĩte mwĩya muona gĩkundi kĩa andũ maroneka makĩte tondũ megũkĩte na indo mbaru cia kũhũra andũ mũkamũria mũkĩte gwĩka atĩa finally no twende gũkĩũria thirikari mũkĩnengere mũtumia wĩ haha mũthuri wake na mũtumia ũkĩrwo gĩake ndarĩ mahĩtia ĩkĩte tondũ akoretwo mũndũ ũtongoretie Limuru matukũ maingĩ ndarĩ mahĩtia ĩkĩte nĩ ũndũ wa gũthiĩ kũnyitanĩra na andũ ake
thank you mũno mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ nĩ mũthenya wa kĩeha no tuge atĩ thirikari nĩ determined kwenda tondũ we akinya ndanaikara harĩa
atongoria mekwiritwo maikare ugu ni kuganite kumenyaga kana nioi mubango uria ukubange mubango uma tirira nigetha ndakaguthwo ni aguthirwo na cuma mutwe ne thibitari cuma ĩyo korwo nĩ ĩkoranire na our second deputy president Rigathi wa Gachagua uguo tũraria tiguo athano wa marutu na andũ arĩa marutire ti andũ a Limuru na njokeria andũ a Limuru ngatho tondũ nĩ mumirire mwatũthiũrũrũkĩria twaga nguraro iria andũ acio mekwendaga gũtũgeithia kana gũtũhe ithuĩ tuoka kwa DCI nĩmarega gũtũthikĩrĩria tondũ tũgũkĩte kũmenya matwarire Honorable Peter Mwathi kũ tondũ kũratuĩka mamũnyitire mamũikia Subaru na tũtirĩ tũramuona tũtirĩ tũramenya kũrĩa arĩ mũtumia wake haha ciana ciake ci haha maroria baba eko na director of investigation atukora haha arenda gũtũrĩria ciũria nja ona ndaĩ na karamu akĩandĩke na nĩguo tũkĩrĩ ingĩ no rĩrĩa ona tũtingĩmwĩra maũndũ mau twĩ nja no kuma uma nathi na tũingatwo na ithuĩ tũrauga tũtigũtigithĩria tũgũcoka gũkũ rĩngĩ no tũgũthiĩ na mbere na kwaria na tũtigĩrĩre andũ aitũ a Mount Kenya na bũrũri wothe handũ waruma thirikari ĩhotorete na nĩraheire nyanake makĩria magana matatũ mbeca nyanake icio rĩu ciĩ wĩra ciĩrĩtwo ithiũrũrũkaga harĩa hothe Rigathi arĩ nĩgetha mathũkie mĩcemanio na irarĩhwo nĩ thirikari mũthenya wa rũciũ mabangĩte gũthiĩ gũthũkia mũcemanio wĩ Embu marĩkia hau mathũkie mũcemanio ũngĩ wĩ Murang'a marĩkia hau mathiĩ ũngĩ wĩ Naikuru nĩtũramenya no ithuĩ tugĩte atĩrĩrĩ mũgũtũhũra mwenda gũtũra mũtũrage tũmũringane karũngo kangĩ no gagoka nĩgetha tũrũĩre bũrũri witũ no tũtigwĩtigĩra sisi pigeni sisi na tutaendelea kuongea we will never be cowed.
What is the status of the deputy president? Alumia
deputy president niĩ nĩ njũĩ tũgĩtigana nake nĩ agurarire na thaa ici ona ũkĩaria nake nĩ ũraigua no nĩ tũkũmũhe riboti mũthenya wa rũciũ tondũ mahiga nĩ maikirio ngari-inĩ yake cuma nĩ cikirio ngari-inĩ yake andũ acio matiuma na itherũ na amwe tũreciria nĩ borithi arĩa megwĩkĩrĩte nguo cia raia tondũ kũu kuma na nyeki tũkũragio na mahiga marauma tondũ nĩ nyeki therie kĩrĩ kĩharo no megũkĩte mebangĩte na target yuma Rigathi wa Gachagua ithuĩ tũkorereirwo kũu thĩinĩ tondũ matikũmenyaga ngari-inĩ ĩrĩkũ kana kũingĩrĩte ngari ĩrĩkũ koguo ũrĩa tũrauga nĩ atĩ Rigathi wa Gachagua mũmũhoere na ndekũguoyoha ndekũgĩa na guoya nĩ agũthiĩ na mbere kumĩra kũrĩ andũ a Mount Kenya na andũ a Kenya kana Mount Kenya nĩ maugĩte no megũthiĩ na mbere na kũnyitana nĩgetha tũtigĩrĩre tumekomboa nchi yetu tondũ rĩu wathani ũrĩa wĩkuo ndũratũtwara ũrĩa kwagĩrĩire. Asante. Thank you muno. Asante. Good night. Asante.